my privilege.
This morning.
I'm not going to take up a lot of your time. I'm just here to say thank you. He said it, $18,000, that's 3 water wells. What that actually does, you've literally saved the lives of about 275 people, and that's immediate. Our model is a little unique, and I want to go into it if I've got a few minutes.
Yes.
I don't know how much you know about Lifewater, so please forgive me if this is a little bit redundant, but when we go into a village, right now we're working in Uganda, Ethiopia, Tanzania, and Cambodia. And our sole mission is to try to find the most rural, the most vulnerable family groups. These are marginalized folks, people that are literally out where there's no road, nothing like that. You can see in some of the videos, they're literally taking cans and going down to whatever mud hole they can find to get their water. And they're sharing it with the animals, they're sharing it with anything else that's there. So our model is when we go into an area, we want to be there for at least 3 years. And the first thing we're going to start doing is start teaching them hygiene education. We're going to start, basically in some of these areas, the connection's not happening that if I go poop in the woods, and I'm going to keep it rated G for the video, but if I go poop in the woods, that fly is going to land on the poop and that fly is going to land on me and I'm going to catch a disease. And so we literally start at the basics on teaching this hygiene. Number one goal is to stop open defecation. So we teach them how to build a latrine. We teach them how to build a wash station by that latrine. We call them tippy taps. And it's literally just a couple of sticks, stick across, jerry can, and they step on a little pedal that you create with sticks, tips the water out, you can wash your hands underneath the jerry can, and that's your wash station. Using whatever is available right there. That way they don't have to go find parts or build stuff. It's right there, whatever's available. So they got a latrine, they got a wash station. Now we want to build a drying rack. Let's get the dishes up off the ground, out of the feces, away from plants, away from pets, away from little children. Let's get them up on drying wax with a wash station. So that way they're washing their hands before they prep the food. Once they do that, they become a certified healthy home. And once that village has a number of healthy homes, they've got that tipping point, they now are eligible for their well. So once you drop that well, that's when the magic starts to happen. A lot of these places, they're walking 45 minutes to 2 hours to get polluted water that's going to make their family sick. That means there's a lot of time invested that really no payoff. But once you get a well that's closer to that village and they don't have to make that trek, and it's healthier water so their kids are not getting sick, their kids can stay in school, now lo and behold, mom has enough time to actually think about tomorrow. So you see micro businesses popping up. You see really, they estimate that every dollar invested into a water well or a village for water, basic water, has about a $5 to $28 return on the investment. And so once you get that well into place, we then form a water committee. 50% of the members on that committee must be women, because it's the women that are making the walk, it's the women that are having to take care of the kids. They're going to make sure that well is maintained. So as they're maintaining that well, we teach them how to maintain the well, how to repair the well, we're teaching technicians. We want them to have ownership. That's the big drive. If they feel like they got ownership, they'll take care of it. Lifewater boasts a 95 to 98% sustainability rate in the regions we work in. So that means since 2015, 98% of the wells that we put in are still in operation today. That's because the villagers take ownership of it. That well committee then is going to introduce us to the schools and to the churches. We're going to build latrine blocks for the schools to keep the kids safe. We're going to start wash clubs in the schools, teaching the children these hygiene habits. Those children, those schools will serve multiple villages. So now the children are going back to their own villages, and that's how word gets out, and that's how our program starts spreading. One of the things that we learned, the number one reason girls drop out of school is because of feminine hygiene. There's just no place to take care of it, and the stigma and the embarrassment with it, they drop out of school. We put in a latrine block with a door that can shut and lock, keeps the girls safe, gives them dignity, gives them a place to clean up. 18% increase in girls staying in school in year one in Mayuge, Uganda. And so what we found by building these latrine blocks, it keeps the kids safer, because if you're a sexual predator and you know the kid's got to go out to the field to use the restroom, you're just going to go out and hang out and wait for them. So that's how we keep the kids safe. So now we got certified healthy villages, you got certified healthy churches and certified healthy schools. That's at your end of your 3-year program. There's a continued 5 years of monitoring and assessment after that. So what we're known for is behavioral change. We can drill a well. We got 2 rigs that are running around. One's at Ethiopia right now. I forget where the other one's at. Maybe Uganda. I forget where they're running out. We contract with other companies that drill wells. We'll do whatever is the most efficient to get a well done or a water point done. But we're really focused on the long-term objective. What you all do, quite literally, has probably saved a child's life. For a child at the age of 5, every 2 minutes, a child will die from a waterborne illness, 5 and under. About every 60 seconds, someone in the world is dying from a waterborne disease. And quite literally, the $18,000 you all have created through your hard work, you've saved at least 275 people. And that's not including the ones that will come along after, because that well is still working. That well is still doing its job. So I'm just here today to say thank you. I joined the team about October of last year, and I'm really passionate about it. I'm really excited about it. I live right outside of Bentonville, Arkansas, so I drove up this morning and just wanted to say thank you for the hard work that you're doing. And just know on those long, mundane days when you're tired and it's not going that well, just remember there's a bigger purpose you're here for. And you all are accomplishing that. So I just want to say thank you. Appreciate you all.
Appreciate
Questions?
Yeah, quick, any questions, guys?